Turn into a bat. I don't think...
Oh.
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with more of Let's Play Dream Daddy. So, in the last episode, we went on the second date with Craig, and now we're back, and we are now in Amanda's room. So, I crack open her door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right, how was brunch? It was good. We got kind of sidetracked because we had to travel to the depths of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy river dropped, but, you know, I actually feel pretty My legs give out. Ah, shoot. I find myself on the floor of the hallway. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Oh, I left out the grade part, but... Alright, let's see what we got. Wow, I did really good in the twins part. What?!
That was amazing. Just like back in college. I've missed you, dude.
How did I get an S rank for that crappy performance? Like, we were going everywhere. Or was I supposed to do that? Because it's like, I don't know, I figured like the faster we found, we would have found Arnold, the better rank I would have got. But no, like I probably did, well, maybe not the worst possible. I'm sure there probably was like a nuclear option with River going nuclear and failing to find Arnold and all that stuff, but no, other than that, I thought I did, like, I thought I would have gotten, like, a D rank, or an E rank if those are in the game, I'm not sure. But, wow. Yeah, Capybara, I almost maxed it out, jeez. This makes no sense to me, really. Don't smoke. Yep, that's good. That's a good tip, just straight up, don't smoke. Alright, so, it's a beautiful night, and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. Or inside. Did I say outside? I meant inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game, regardless. But the bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over to the corner and spot other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into middle distance. Let's say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me.
Hey.
Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? Oh. Well, I mean... it's raining though. I don't think she would want to walk home in the rain, so you know what? I'm gonna call her a cab. I have sympathy for Mary, but it's hard to muster the energy to give her any more of her time, my time tonight. I mean, and it kind of flows with the fact that we just kind of like worked our heart out this morning with Craig, just like, yeah, we wouldn't want to like collapse or something. Like we did in the hallway. But anyways, but hey, money can solve this problem. How about I call you a cab, Mary? Whatever you say, cowboy. It takes me a while to figure out how to call a cab from my phone without Amanda's help. But soon enough, one is on its way. Mary leans against the doorframe, forlorn, while waiting for the cab to arrive. I try to make small talk, but can't think of anything to say. Eventually, I drift back to the TV in the corner and soak up a little more of the game. It's not too much longer before I notice Mary's starting to leave. We give each other a nod as she walks out the door. I feel like maybe if I was going...
You've got dads.
If I was going for Joseph, maybe I would have walked Mary, but, I mean... Yeah, there's like the whole breaking up a marriage thing, I guess, or at least kind of assisting in it. I don't know. I'm not really sure how that story goes, but that is not for this playthrough, I guess. Alright, I guess it is time. I guess it's time. This might be the finale, I don't know. Alright, so let's message him. Oh. You know what they say about third dates, they get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream, Daddy? I'm sure. Alright, go ask your mother. Oh boy. Oh yeah, one thing I meant to say in the last episode is I hope they add DLC to this game. Like maybe there'll be like more dads to go on dates with, because I actually did watch a little bit of a live stream they did. And they did say there were lots of dads that they unfortunately had to leave on the cutting room floor, so maybe DLC could bring some of them back. I think that would be very interesting and be just a good reason to play this game again, even if you've already by now gone through every single storyline with every dad. But ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with this first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dad Book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Ugh.
Turn into a bat. I don't think...
Aww.
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That'd be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance, you understand, right? That's my girl. Oh, we're back here at this place again with the nice music. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something?
Oh no.
I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent to those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I am not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off of Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again, and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry, I have to take this. Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucien again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency! Lucien? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come, there isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript, I'm still unsure of what this place even is. What kind of place is it? Wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching around like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skid up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly the light shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. Oh, geez, what is going on here? Mary, what are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face.
Hey.
Great, this is an animal shelter. Okay, I was starting to think, okay, I noticed those cages and stuff. I was thinking it's like the vet or something, I don't know. But it's an animal shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see Damien? Whoa! He looks so Damien. Or why did I say he looks so Damien? He looks so different there. Hey! It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. I wear tennis shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true, it's just not all that I am, and I need you to know that. Oh, hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
What?
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups, gets out all the time, she's somehow learned to open doors, and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Of course. Where could she be? Or where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She is very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Lance. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. What's this? Look at the directional compass here. It's like north, west, east, south. Shit, what is that? I don't know. It just reminds me of like that Game Grumps episode. Like, I don't know if any of you watch Game Grumps, but have you been watching every episode of their Sonic Unleashed playthrough? Because like I'm a Sonic fan and I love Sonic Unleashed and I love the Game Grumps. So there's like one part where I know this is a little off topic, but I do want to relate this to the Grumps a little bit because congrats, kiddo. Oh, I said that in Lance's voice. This is Mary's voice, but yeah, there's like Eoraptor was playing and Sonic the Werehog was swinging off of a bat like enemy, and then he was talking about Matt and Ryan, their editors, and he's like, oh yeah, it's like Christmas when they do funny things, and he's like in a chill voice, and he like lets go over the bat for a second, and then he like quickly grabs back on with the Werehog arms, and he's just like, he's calmly like, shit. It's just like, yeah. That just reminded me of, where should we head first? Let's go to the softball field. I wonder if Craig is there. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said the dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. Or is he making a joke? No, he's serious, I guess. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Lance? Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. What? Let's see. Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Lance, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged. But I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity, but on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I had a feeling. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Is this gonna be like seconds Craig date but longer? I don't know. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder. Oh. I do like this intertwining. I forgot to mention that earlier in the playthrough, but I like that. Hey bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something.
Nice.
Girls. Oh, I thought he was like... Why did I think he was going to say girls in a condescending tone? I don't know. He was calling for his daughters. Whoops. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucienne's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? Yeah, a huge dog ran through here a second ago. You just missed it. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. That sounds like something the Crumps would write. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Okay, so just passed by the softball field. The coffee spoon is near there. The aquarium's also near there. Okay. Oh, the softball field is actually right across. Alright. The ocean or whatever. Mary's sick pad. I just had to take in some of these small details here. But anyways, let's go to... Just depends on which direction the dog ran, but I guess it's better to go to the aquarium first and then go forward, right? So, yeah, let's go to the aquarium. Penguins! My second favorite bird! Yeah, fun fact, my favorite bird other than seagulls are penguins. One of my friends really loves penguins as well. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You seen anything? No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the gods of the sea? Really? I need to make a note of that and tell my friend who likes penguins that. Penguins are the gods of the sea. Damien, I want to believe you so badly. Wait, is he actually for real making a joke? Wow. I don't know. I guess we're rubbing off on him a little bit. Alright. So, the cul-de-sac's still far away. So let's go to the coffee spoon and then maybe the Bayside after. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You're looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it. Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. Head back to the car. Actually, I guess that wasn't maybe the best choice. So the dog's probably going to be outside somewhere. So let's go to the Bayside. We arrive back at the Bayside. Oh man, it's probably actually in the cul-de-sac, but... yeah. Just like old times, eh? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So what do you think? Any side of the pooch? None yet, although who knows if she made it to any of these ships. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
Alright.
I'm heading home to veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Yes.
Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian, I don't know how to say that. Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman around named Henry, and there was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I definitely would remember that. Gotta run though. This Rito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy, you understand? I do. Of course! Have a lovely evening, Miss Patrick. I know I've said it many times, but I seriously love doing Damien's voice. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste for it to find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog does a vampire have? No, I feel like that'd be insensitive. What kind of... let's see. Who's there? Death Cult? Death Cult who? Death cultivate a more chipper attitude, friend. We're gonna find that dog. Aw, a slight smile cracks on Damien's lips. That's better. Keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Alright, so let's go to the cul-de-sac. Oh, there. We haven't seen Brian in a long while. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. Pull to Brian's driveway and hop out.
Okay.
Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today?
Hey.
Aside from your underwater lawn. Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Lance, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago, I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to retill the soil. That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Hey.
Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Well, dang, we've looked everywhere. So now what? Oh, might be at the coffee spoon because the, well, like going through the dumpster out back. We head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for.
Oh my.
You did? A brown mastiff? Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? That thinks for a second.
Oh.
Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old right said banana bread. Want to take some for the road just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Aw, back to near the beginning of the game there. Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This right said banana bread is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucien is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I am grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Verily. Okay, east, he thinks. So, only the shelter, the Bayside... Yeah, the aquarium is north from the coffee spoon. Oh wait, but the cul-de-sac is also east. Oh. Well, we better go to the cul-de-sac first then. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal except, uh-oh. Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors? This is classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Oh boy, really? This happened? There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room like she owns the damn place. It's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here, yet.
Huh.
Wonderful! Now we all have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. Just eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Dog treat. Oh. She already ate a lot. Maybe... Let's try the softball first. I pull out the softball that Craig gives us. Hey girl, remember this? Duchess's tail starts wagging. but she's not getting any closer. Damien stops me. If you throw that in here, she'll destroy the house. Oh, okay. I thought Lance would like throw it outside and then run after it. Okay. All right. Well, let's. Wait, the banana bread might be bad for her, so let's give her a dog treat. What's a treat that he brought from the shelter? From his hand, holds it in front of the Duchess. She eyes it suspiciously, then growls. She's wise to the game. I don't think this will work. Oh no. Well, there's only one more thing to do. Oh, was I supposed to really do that the whole time? Okay. Well, I'm not going to question the game then, but I would have figured the banana bread would be bad for her. I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of right said banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? I bet it's Ernest. Yep. Ernest stands at the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Let's not detract from this weird situation. Don't tell your dad about this. I'm definitely telling Hugo about this. Hey man, be cool. I am cool. Cool enough to not tell your dad? You're good. That was easy. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's along. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. I'm pretty sure Ernest wasn't actually getting attacked. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door looking like as he's at a loss for words.
Sweet manchego.
His catchphrase. Why are you guys? Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Boof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Borf! We're friends. The Duchess looks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of us. Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull out a pen from my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fees since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Well, alright. Oh, wait. Well, alright. It's a deal. Wait. Oh my gosh. All these voices. Well, alright. It's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to go in this direction. He sure seems to be happy with this new friend.
Oh.
I know, he called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her, and she'll love you two forever. Thank you. I think I find it easier to do British accent when it's not a short sentence. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So, all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two.
Ah.
Lance, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies.
Ah.
Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him... Mary! You can fill in the blanks. I go. Yes, ma'am. Wow, that's one unexpected connection I never thought would have been in this game. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing, I, completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. You don't think I'm boring? At all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've been thinking about making my own peanut butter. That's funny. There's a reference to Craig's date there. Actually, maybe all these are references, but I don't know. Then maybe we can be boring together. It would never be boring if it was with you. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Does the bat have wings? Thou art welcome. Thou art welcome. Yeah, I knew that would be the best option. Verily, you may take upon yourself the... You know what? Just kiss me. Smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes! Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time for turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Again. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Why, Amanda? So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Oh, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. Always check the card reader at ATMs before you swipe. Date complete! Ooh, what did we get? Yeah!
Are you familiar with the works of Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Wow. Yep, alright. Well, it's a good way to end this game, I guess, if this is the ending that's about to come up. I don't know if there's, like, more? I don't know. Pet every dog. And every cat. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. Yes, that's very true. Don't even think about this whole, oh, it's not manly to cry. No. It is okay for any human being to cry. Trust me on that. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, this is the ending. Be cool, Lance, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I am no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. Oh, I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, you'd befill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Ah, Dad, I dramatically whip the cloth off of the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably wouldn't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it'd be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers! This is all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show! Dad, I love this, thank you! Gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Hey! Whoa! All the dads are here! Including Damien in his, animal shelter uniform. Wow. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here! Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Hey!
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. We have a real fluffy Samoyed right now. His name's Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Mrs. Christiansen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again. Sure, Quadro we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We could always use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog... I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment! Hey, Sailor. Your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hip these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Duchess! Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit. Who runs where she may? I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Lance! Brian, you made it! I don't pass up on good luck. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you, don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro. Oh. This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me go too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witnesses. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Hey!
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yup, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Wow, that's not so suspicious at all. Well, see you later. Yeah, I guess he was the one we have the least attachment to. Oh well. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Lance. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school.
Pew!
That's cute. Pew pew. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Ah.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert, glad you can make it. Yeah. Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay? Sure. Why won't you talk to me? I thought we had something. Come on, Lance, you know what this was. You were an object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here, at least from how you were acting. But I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as is. I'll catch you around.
Hey.
Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Hey, Amanda's dad. Turn to spot Lucien walking up to me. Yes, Lucien? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Oh wait. Did I read that in the wrong voice? Oops. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and I'm sorry, it both starts with L. The names both start with L, but my dad's had a rough couple of years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucien. That means a lot to me. Sure. And let me know if you want to give you a stick and poke sometime. Thanks for coming by, Lucien. See you around, Lance. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on her back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Lance, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Oh man, I'm starting to get teary-eyed again. Knock him dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I am gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. Glance over to the back of the yard where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Pew pew! Love ya, Pops! Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
Did you know that in the Victorian era, they would call benches seedy boys. What, really? I'm kidding, lads. But what if? Wow. I guess he was joking that other time. It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, lads, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I chose to dress and act. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I chose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. Place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Lance. Me too. Feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face and am shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. Oh, that's it! Wow, that's the end of Dream Daddy. But I'm not gonna end it off right here. I am gonna talk about my thoughts. Wow, I hope you've been enjoying this hour-long episode. Didn't mean for it to be this long. I thought it was gonna be long, but wow. Yeah, this ending was a lot, but I felt like I shouldn't really split this up. But yeah, wow. This was an adventure. I'm really glad I did a Let's Play of this game. This is probably one of the best choices I've ever made in my whole YouTube career. Like, man, this Let's Play had a little bit of everything. From funny voices to real down-to-earth advice and everything in between. Like, wow. Like, this is just amazing. Like, is this game a little bit expensive? Yeah, it is, I think so, but still, like, I had a lot of fun with this game. And yeah, like, I think I really do want to do a second playthrough of this game with either Matt or Craig. I don't know, I guess I went through quite a bit of Craig, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's gonna be like one playthrough after another Dream Daddy. It's like, oh, I gotta do Craig. Oh, I gotta do Matt. Just like, oh, man. But I mean, that just says a lot about how good this game is and how well done it is. Like, wow, for Game Grump's first game, this is an experience that's worth having, I think. So the bats are the ones who sang this theme. That's pretty cool. That was Barry who sang "This is not DVP." All right, that's great. Like, now we all gotta bug Barry on Twitter to release that song as the single on iTunes. And make a content ID free for YouTube and Twitch so I can use it in all my videos. Just like do a Sims info/thoughts video with this song playing in the background, and only those of you who've watched this Let's Play will get the joke, and then like 90% of my audience will be like, why the hell is he using this song? It makes no sense. It'll be just like an inside joke between you and us. Which unfortunately will probably never happen, but it's good to play pretend sometimes, you know? Oh, what's this? There's our Dream Daddy! Wow, nice. It's a very nice picture of him. Alright, what's happening now? Oh, we're back to the title screen. That's it. That's really the end. Wow. Let's just... but I think it's just like in the gallery now. I just wanted to skip through it. Yeah, okay. So I'm assuming you just unlock these for every single dad and you get to look back on them. So, yeah, cool little extra there, I guess. I don't know what happens if you click continue, but, oh yeah, it'll just be like epilogue, whatever. Okay. So, wow, that's the end of at least this playthrough of Let's Play Dream Daddy. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see me do, a second one of this, because, wow, like, I enjoyed this game exponentially more than I thought I was going to. Like, wow. Like, I figured this was going to be interesting, but I really got into this game more than almost any game I've really played on this channel, and I'm really proud of the Game Grumps for making this game. Like, I've been watching their channel since, like, almost the beginning, like when JonTron was still part of the show. And to see them come this far to where they have, like, this fancy, like, headquarters with a portal-themed bathroom, and, like, they have their own podcast now, they have their own merchandise, they have, they do, like, live shows, like, around the states, and now this game, it's just, like, wow, it's just amazing to see how successful the Grumps are, and just, like, how Aaron has just built this all from the ground up, just from, like, back on Newgrounds when he was an animator. Like, wow, it's truly inspiring, really. It's really just encouraging to just, like, follow your own dreams, because it can be extremely hard at times. It really can be. But whatever you're pursuing, know that you can do it. You can. Because if you give up, then you'll never know what could have been. And I think that's the advice I'm gonna end on. So overall, this was an amazing experience, and I'm so glad that I did this, and I'm really glad that you all got to experience this with me. And I hope for any of you who may have actually, like, discovered me through this Let's Play, that you will stick with me with my coverage on other games, like I say in my outro, The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. Because Sonic Mania will be, if it's not already going by the time this video is up, as well, and a bunch of Sims stuff and other fun stuff like doing on this channel. So, yeah, I pretty much said my outro, so you know what? I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!